So, to rewind a little bit, last time on Curse of Strahd, you confronted the vampire spawn Doru, who was unable to control his hunger for blood. Who unfortunately had to kill the son of Father Donovich. But among his remains, you find a note from Van Richten about a secret stash of weapons located in the Spalish woods. This also confirms that the stranger Doru was conspiring with was indeed the legendary vampire hunter. Irina in Ismark's father's body was purified and put to rest. Father Donovich suggests traveling to the Abbey of Saint Markova in Kresik, deep within Barovia. He knows this to be holy ground. Irina confides in you some more, telling you more about her past. She was found as a small child near the Pillar of Ravenloft, with only a centuries-old bracelet with the name Titania engraved on it. She was later adopted by Colin. Shortly after. She also reveals that she has been visited by Strahd and bitten twice. She doesn't know why he is interested in her, but she fears when she is bitten once more, will become like Doru, a vampire spawn. Irina also says, while she's traveling with you to Vallaki to keep her far away from Strahd, per her brother's wishes, she also wants to help the refugees that fled Barovia before the attack. You start the afternoon at the Burgermeister's mansion, preparing to leave for your journey. So you do know that the journey will take some time, so you're going to make a pit stop at the Tears Pool encampment.
Now I still need to see the old lady that we saw in a vision.
Yeah, because he had a shared vision about a fortune teller named Madame Ava. She wants to read your fortune. Ooh.
I don't have
I
any
don't think
good
she's charging
fortunes.
anything.
An answer for that.
Thank you, Siri. Shut up. You're not in the game.
Well, I mean, she can play if she wants.
Let her play, coward.
Yeah.
Load up ChatGPT and see what they do.
Quit gatekeeping, Mark.
No, AI is only allowed in sci-fi games.
Okay.
Horrifying.
I don't think I have any good fortune. You think she'll be able to tell me who killed me?
Well, maybe, bro, like, you've had so much bad fortune, apparently up till now. Maybe it's all ahead of you. All the good fortune.
That's a possibility. Optimistic, I like that. It's hard to be optimistic when you've been killed.
Take your word for it.
Right, so, Jess, any questions about some of the stuff that might have transpired last time? Get you up to speed.
Nope. Let's just say that Romaia, what's her face, was like, oh yeah, I've been bitten, hee hee. Romaia just kind of looked at her like both with the eye of, bitch, you dumb, and also, tell me more. I'm intrigued.
God, I wish.
Dumb, I should have been there. I would have taken that for you with a heartbeat. I'm not going to let anything happen to you. You know what? I'm going to be your bodyguard from now on.
What do you think it is that Strahd likes about you so much? Asking for a friend.
Yeah, she just goes like, I don't know what Strahd sees me. All I know is that, once he bit me for the first time, that's when the assault ended. It was, unfortunately after our father was killed.
Is there any way to do, like, a check to see if, like, she's magical and special? I guess it's just the sense magic.
You can do a detect magic. Wish you had your wand still, but unfortunately.
Yeah.
So we decided that Vogelsuch is going to get his 1+1 scythe.
Yeah.
How do I put this onto my scythe? Do I just attach it here? I imagine you basically tinker my scythe to make it sharper.
more or
I think
less.
that's it's or like a different material so the blades like can't dull or something.
You coat it with
You
some
apply a salve.
special salve you've been working on.
Salve.
This is usually the hair gel I use, but I think it'll make your weapon sharper.
Frictionless. Go right through the skin. Mostly graphite.
So, if you remember, Irina is now a party member. It's going to have the expert sidekick stats. So if you click on her thing in the journal list, you'll see what she can do. She has a rapier, a crossbow. She has a cunning action and a parry, but kind of her most useful thing is going to be the helpful reaction, where as a reaction, she can give the help action. Well, it says reaction, but as a bonus action, she can give the help action to anyone, basically give you an advantage on an attack. I believe how the help action works, like she has to say like, I'm going to help you attack that enemy, like a certain condition.
Right.
It's not just I'm going to give you advantage on your next attack. Like it gives you a very specific thing that she's going to help you with.
So, as a player, do we have to say like, Irina, help me attack that character, or does she decide through you as the DM?
I'll let you decide. You can lend your aid to another creature in the completion of a task when you take the help action. Next ability, so it also helps with ability checks. You can friendly creature and attacking a creature within. Okay, apparently you can aid a friendly creature and attacking a creature within 5 feet of you. So she has to be within range of a creature, and then she
You
can.
also have to be within 5 feet.
No, just a creature has to be within 5 feet. She's basically distracting them.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You
Got
can
it.
aid a friendly creature in attacking a creature within 5 feet of you. You feint, distract the target, or in some way, or in some other way, team up to make your ally's attack more effective. Your ally attacks the target before your next turn. The first attack roll is made with advantage. So she can only do it when she's within 5 feet of something.
So, like those partner attacks in Resident Evil 5.
Yes. Just like that.
Or those synergy things in Final Fantasy.
Vogelsuch just sits standing near the window looking out. There are crows out there that won't leave. They never do.
Well, isn't that your job? You're somebody who, or something, somebody that's supposed to scare those away, I think.
Perhaps I should. He'll start making his way outside to try and just chase the birds away.
Maybe one of them killed you.
Better go ask them all.
Are you the... No, come back here. Where are you going? I don't know if you killed me or not.
Caw.
I'll keep an eye on him so he doesn't get like too close out of eyesight, but that'll keep him busy for a while.
But yeah, you basically spent the rest of the morning preparing, and by midday, Irina and everyone else is ready to depart. She says she gives her brother a hug, and they just like don't want to let go. Like obviously they haven't really been apart very much. And Irina goes like, brother, I could really stay and help people rebuild Barovia. It is my home. And Ismark goes, I can't risk it. Strahd has his eyes on you, and it's just not safe. And you can help the refugees in Balaki. So many of our people were displaced before and after the attack, but they can look to you as a leader. Hopefully, a better leader than than I ever was. And Irina goes, well, I'll be back before you know it. And you give one last hug. He turns around and goes, well, shall we depart?
Yes, I think we shall.
I'll give you all the benefits of a long rest, even though it's still technically the same day. So you can
I appreciate it.
take a long rest. You take that time to infuse Vogelsuch's weapon. And as you're preparing to leave, Ismark hands you a map. Map of Barovia.
What is this, a map for ants?
I'll bring you to the actual map, too.
You go outside and you see Vogelsuch trying to T-pose to scare away the crows. They won't fly away.
Minerva comes out with his scythe and like, good news, Vogelsuch. I fixed your scythe so you won't be so terrible with it.
That is a welcomed improvement, and he'll just basically use his packed weapon power to kind of like teleport it to his hand. Yes, this is fine material. I shall cut down many an enemy and maybe even a wheat field with it. Thank you.
Look, it does this thing now, and there's like a little like switch on it where so the scythe can like retract, so it'll be just a staff, but then it can pop up as this like a little flavor thing.
Oh, that's safer. I've cut myself many times.
And it'll be easier for you to shove into the ground to go to sleep on.
Don't remind me.
I thank you.
So for the first time, you see a map of the of Barovia, which is kind of little more than a valley. So you are on the east side of the map. You see the gates where you entered, the far right. Village of Barovia, right here. Then atop the cliff, you know to be Castle Ravenloft over here.
It looks like if we go if we follow the river, it'll be faster.
So the red is basically
The pathway.
pathways, yeah, the road.
It is probably safer along the road.
Yeah, you're recommended not to travel outside the road if you're able, because it gets more dangerous when you go off it.
It's a little more dangerous, or more difficult to also tell which direction you're going when you're surrounded by trees and there's no sunlight.
Fair, unless that somebody has the keen mind.
Nope.
Never.
Have you looked at this party?
Not a keen mind between us.
Well, I beg to differ.
That's true.
Only when it comes to trinkets.
But your destination, and you're able to draw on this map if you want to make notes. I'll keep them up.
I'm just wondering about could there be like markers showing like a day's travel would be approximately like to here?
I mean, to that I don't really know. I'm just kind of going with what the guide says.
Okay, cool.
But it will take approximately till nightfall to get to Sears Pool, to the encampment, which is right here. This little group of tents by this little lake.
Nice. All right. Because I imagine they don't use kilometers or miles there.
So in the corner it says 1 square equals 1/4 of a mile.
Okay, so that's weird because we don't have squares. We have hexagons.
Oh my god.
That's true.
One unit equals 1 unit.
Wonder if this is oh yeah, so I think the thing is has actual distance.
Yeah.
So the entire valley is only about
cool.
15 miles across.
57 hexes.
Yep. You think about
How many-
Barovia, it's like a very confined space. It's actually
Okay.
some people I've read like want to make it like as big as like a country, or not country, but
Yeah.
like an entire like
It's a Luxembourg, maybe a Rhode Island.
you're in the Rhode Island of the Dark Realms.
Shall we
The
follow
gothic
this?
Rhode Island.
Shall we follow this uniquely colored brick road?
Yeah.
Let's travel. We'll start heading along the road, Joey.
Okay.
Yes, please.
So,
What animals are you afraid of being attacked by on the road?
Mostly those
Lion.
shadows we ran into. Those seemed quite dreadful.
Yes, they did not react to my scythe that well.
Well, hopefully it's got a little bit extra zip in it that'll hopefully give you a bit of an advantage.
I think it will. All the more helpful. And if we find that who killed me, then they shall be cut down even quicker.
Wasn't any of the crows?
Not that I could tell.
So, you set off from the silent village of Barovia, the fog creeping around your feet as you pass onto the old Spallage Road. A sea of tall, pale green grasses stretch out before you on either side of the road, all the way up to the edge of the Ilvis River. The sky above is a dull gray, the clouds heavy with the promise of rain. It's not too long before you see the old arched stone bridge in the distance that spans the clear blue river ahead. Crossing it, you find yourself on a muddy road that winds its way through the trees. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves, and the trees press in close, casting deep shadows that carve dark gorges across the road. What is everyone's passive perception as you
13.
exit on the path?
16.
And
13.
I can
Minerva's
see
also
crows, and that's
13.
about it.
I should just remember that Vio's going to be the perceptive one. Vio, you're not long on this road, just a few moments when you start hearing rustling noises in the bushes either side of the road.
Vio will keep walking, but will whisper to others to our right or left if needed. I think something's following us. Just basically trying to keep whatever it is that's rustling from noticing that that they've been noticed.
I'll have Mage Hand and a new thing of, Mage Armor and a new thing of False Life set up for
Okay,
me. Good old 7 on that.
Minerva's got her Eldritch Cannon ready to make a decision of which setting to put it on.
Yes, remember, it only lasts an hour.
Oh, and I can only use it once per.
Well, you get one free use, basically, when you create it.
and then it's a spell slot.
It's a spell slot after. So,
Yep.
thematically, you can have it out. But when you want to use it, then it's kind of on a timer for an hour.
Okay.
She
Yeah.
she has to put in the right attachment to make it
Yeah.
work the right way.
And not like a few seconds after you notice the noise, Vio, and everyone kind of prepares himself. You hear a muffled female voice go. Who goes there? Name yourselves. From the
I
fog.
am Vogelsuch.
And I'm Minerva Makeshift.
You see
Just
two,
call me Grude.
Romaia
Yes.
is fine.
you say to the mist.
I don't know why they need to know our names. It doesn't help us help them identify us.
Yes, we're quite new here. We didn't exist here quite until recently, so you probably won't know us.
two figures step out of the fog, a man and a woman. They have their weapons drawn. They say, "Be you spies of Strahd?"
Oh,
No,
No.
I believe we are very anti-Strahd.
I hate that guy.
From
Guys, it's bad news.
You will find no supporters of his between us.
the back of the crowd, Irina steps forward. And he goes, "Don't worry, Kreza, Kroga. They're no friends of Strahd. They're with me." Once they see Irina, they kind of immediately lower their weapons. And Korga, the man, goes, "Irina, what are you doing outside of the town with these strangers, these outsiders?" Saying they're my escort. My bodyguards. We're traveling to Vallaki.
we were trying to before we were stopped.
Yeah, so are you two people from the village as well? Were you some of the people who left before the attack? Who are you?
Oh no, we're actually the woman seems to be kind of the one in charge here. She goes, "Oh no, we're scouts. There was a lot of people missing after the attack. We're on the lookout for a family that was lost, who fled the scene, never came back. We had to give up hope, though." Says their names is the Landstein family. Two parents and three children.
How long ago did they leave and go missing?
I'll turn that volume a little bit. Korga goes, well, the attack was nearly a week ago. We just wanted to find the bodies to give everyone peace of mind, but we haven't even found that.
They've probably been eaten by the wildlife.
Vogel, what did we talk about?
Don't talk about the wildlife.
About talking about when people could be dead. And there's people that care about them. Remember that talk?
Sorry about
do.
him. He's new to socializing.
And possibly life itself. So he's not quite great at it. It seems like it's his second time around, which is very worrying because his first time must have been worse.
I did die the first time around, and I haven't died the second time.
Kreza does go. Finding bones at least would have been a little bit of a relief, but no luck there. Saying if you were heading to Vallaki, exercise caution. Strahd spies are everywhere. The wolves, the bats, even the trees, they say.
What
That
have you
sounds
been-
terrible.
What have you been doing to ward off the trees?
Saying that's why we don't enter the woods unless we have to. Yeah, which he says that a light rain starts. He goes, and on top of that, it's starting to rain. I think we've done all we can here. We should head back to the village.
Before you go, if we happen to come across any unfortunate things, or maybe even fortunate things on our way out, is there anything descriptive about possibly clothing or hair color, skin color, something that can recognize them as them? So if we do happen upon them, we can give closure?
They give kind of a unremarkable description of brown hair, average height, things like that.
Non-specific people, perfect.
Yeah.
But I feel like the number 5 will be the important part.
Yeah. And they give a polite bow to Irina. And they head back to the village.
I don't think they would have killed me. They're not strong enough.
They're probably pretty strong, considering that the only ones that tend to seem to go outside of the village, even just a bit.
They're
Glad we
afraid of
didn't have to fight
trees.
them.
They are afraid of trees. What is there to fear in vegetation?
Oh, I don't want to jinx thinking about what they're actually like.
Did you know mushrooms communicate with each other through mycelium? Pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
I once knew a wizard that for some reason had this strange notion that you would be able to speak to mushrooms and teleport between them at far distances.
That's pretty cool.
They bring us home? Bring you home?
Yeah, we don't really know if you're from Barovia or if you're from somewhere else like us, Vogelsuch.
It's true, I don't know either. I find myself in Barovia and familiar with it. It's all a big haze. But it's no matter. I can just wander until I find who I'm looking for.
Irina does say, it's like, well, my brother says you have a resemblance to the scarecrows of Babala Saga. An old crone as an ally of Strahd. Well, it feels a little exciting and a little wrong to say his name without out loud like that, now that we're out of the village.
Yeah, you don't usually say that. That's nice of you. Maybe that means that you're feeling a little bit more braver about him.
Saying it is, I don't think I'm in the wrong for fearing Strahd, but I never had fear of using his name. Once you have fear of a name, it means it's someone of control over you in that way. But it's superstition in the village, so me and my brother tend to oblige.
Words can have power unless you not let them.
I heard of an entire spell that could kill with the power of one word.
You want to know what word that is?
What? Leans into the elf.
I'm telling you.
He was obviously just interested to see if you wanted to know.
Because by using it would mean that he would kill you. Get it?
As you're talking with the rain, like the ground is getting muddier, the mist is getting thicker.
I guess we should move a little bit quicker, seeing that this might turn into a bit of a swampy bog.
I think I would float, but fair enough.
We should get you a hat on the way.
Have a hat. It's wide brim.
Her.
Can't have my hat.
She has like a traveling cloak. She's good.
Everybody get under the giant umbrella.
You travel further into the woods, the muddy road guiding you deeper and further away from civilization. As the road bends, the river brushes up against you once more. Here, the river is wider, the water's dark and calm. You can see the reflection of the trees and the fog in its surface. The sound of the quiet, trickling water is met only by the rustling of leaves and the drizzle of soft rain. No birdsong breaks the silence that hangs over the woods. And Irina takes note that, saying, I believe the cache of weapons that Van Richten hid should be close by if I'm reading the map and the road right. I'll have to venture deeper into the woods to find it, but you wish to try to locate it, now would be the time.
I think it would be worth it. It might give us some advantage with dealing with all these terrible monsters.
I'm inclined to agree.
Let's do it.
You all want to know something funny? I could have possibly, if there was a magical item involved, could have done some detect magic type of thing, but I had to take that out to make Vogelsuch's new scythe. Isn't that funny?
Very interesting.
I mean, you can technically take out your repeating shot, still have it.
That's very important, though, so that one doesn't go.
Yeah. That keeps me alive.
I just hope I don't let this go to waste. Need something to use it on.
As you're walking down the trail, you're just hitting like school bushes with it. It's like, take that.
Take that.
Take that. Non-magical bush.
This is what
Just doing like
farmers
it's pretty
do.
much the Edward Scissorhands thing with all the different like topiary stuff
Ropery.
over the scythe. Ugh. Yeah, so I would like to find the treasure.
Oh, imagine what weapons a vampire hunter would have. The village can never afford silvered weapons. I assume a vampire hunter have those spades. Maybe a silvered spade.
I wonder if I could have some silver bolts for my crossbow.
You step from the road and into the woods, crossing the tree line as your feet squelch into the mud and loamy soil. Wisps of fogs curl around the earth around you, gnarled trees reaching their arms overhead as gray lights filters through the canopy. You walk for 300 paces, stepping softly through the mulch and mist until you arrive at a clearing. The woods parting to make room for a tall, ancient oak whose knotted black trunk rises far above its peers. You soon realize, however, that you're not alone.
Well, no, we've got Irina with us.
Could we see? Oh,
So,
that doesn't look good at all.
Five figures shamble or stand aimlessly within the clearing, their clothes muddied and torn, and their flesh just beginning to turn pallid and gray. A sixth figure, bearing the remains of tattered leather armor, stands just beside the tree, its white eyes staring dully into the canopy overhead. This figure's fresh, though rotting, is a smooth, silky... Sorry. The figure's flesh, though rotting, is a smooth, silky white, its skin run through with raised crimson veins. A faint cloud of reddish mist spills from its mouth and down into the forest floor around it before dissipating into the air. So you stop before you get into the clearing proper, hidden from view. Irina's eyes go wide and goes, I recognize the one in the center, the pale one. It's the one that led the attack on the village. Any creature that got too close succumbed to some vile mist that pours out of it.
Seems to be the thing we should avoid.
Yep, no touching the red stuff.
And as you take a look, or you do at the zombies around them, two of them do seem to be adults. The others, one, are child-sized.
There must be halflings, maybe gnomes. It's the only answer. The only
Or
reasonable
it's the
explanation.
family that they were looking for.
Unfortunately, yes.
So imagine
yeah.
this map.
And I was trying to make it better for everyone at home. You made it worse.
On the far side of the map, imagine like there is a large ancient oak tree, not another
Yeah.
path leading outwards. But these
Yeah.
zombies are obviously just kind of wandered in here and just decided to hang out.
Like you do.
And anyone maybe chase them off? Misdirection?
Well, I feel like it would be a lot to... Like, I feel like we should kill the one with the blood mist. And that'll be easier.
You expect to do that by getting close? How do you expect to do that without getting close?
I do have a cannon.
That is true.
What about everyone else?
This would be the perfect place for a flamethrower.
Yeah, the
And
forest.
or flamethrower. No, it's wetter. The vegetation will be fine.
Fair enough. Do you wish to
Is
dispatch
everyone-
these?
Is everyone alright with going in there and fighting a bunch of zombies of a family we just got recently introduced to?
Well, it's that, or we try to circle around them into the forest of who knows what.
He pack weapons the scythe to his hand.
Maybe
Vogelsuch.
if we don't appear to be hostile, they'll leave us alone. Maybe they don't know they're zombies.
I think the one in the middle will control them and tell them to do stuff.
What if we act like we're zombies as well?
You laugh, but I was just about to suggest that if they only go after things that are alive,
Yeah,
perhaps they
Vogelsuch,
won't
she
go
knows.
after me.
Well, we'll have to see how this goes, but I can only assume that we will all be attacked
More than
almost
likely.
immediately upon their notice. So
We
we
can
like to-
always try.
I suggest you hide.
Okay, take a hide action.
You can easily enough hide. I think on the side of the roads and in the among the trees.
Shall I go out and greet them, and then you can take a surprise attack?
I feel okay with that. You sure, Vogelsuch? Because you're putting yourself into near immediate danger.
I think you all have my back.
From quite a distance in this circumstance.
Saying if we can lure them away, that would be preferable, but part of me wants to put them out of their misery. This undeath is no way to live.
That is true.
Vogelsuch glares. Just glares.
Are you undead? Is that what you are?
I think I am.
Of course, I meant no offense, Vogelsuch, but you have to admit, you would prefer to be alive.
I'd
She meant the
prefer
bad
to-
kind of undead.
I'd prefer to end those who killed me the first time.
And again, it seems like the one in the middle kind of controls them, so they're not even really themselves.
Should we attack the one in the middle?
Yes.
He looks pretty sturdy, just so you know.
Maybe let's wait to see if they attack us first. You know, maybe they might not be. It's hard to tell with anything here.
Well, as long as we do something instead of sitting here and getting wet.
Um,
It seems like we fight them and get the stuff, and we leave here and don't have stuff.
Irina does say to you, Romaia, saying, I understand where you're coming from, but you are all new to Barovia. It is better to kill the thing that wishes to kill you before they actually get the chance to do so. Any minions of Strahd, they will not hesitate. They will show mercy.
Well, let's set up an attack and then surprise attack and then get them out of their misery.
So yeah, you can if y'all, these things are like dumb enough where they're not going to notice things going through the woods. You can basically set up an ambush.
Yeah.
if you want to, and everyone will get a surprise round.
Yeah,
Okay.
bush. Yeah, bush.
Preemptive
I've
strike.
got plenty of bushes to am.
Yep. So basically, anything outside of the clearing here, you can say your token.
Minerva will want to be not entirely by herself. So does anybody want to go like kind
The
of
other range.
closer to like because I'm thinking about like here. It's too
I'll
is
go
that
up
too
there
much?
with you because I am.
That is very close to walking distance of them, though.
Yeah.
Oh, fair. So maybe like here.
We'll put your cannon token too. Just let me know which type you're using.
We're gonna go with the flamethrower.
Oh, nice.
Actually, I think I'll kind of like take like in this underbrush area.
Okay.
I imagine it's just like heavy trees, bushes.
Yeah.
that kind of
Mhm.
thing.
Rena will go with you. So I don't want you to be all alone over here. Got you, girl.
Power.
Right, if you're all in position, you'll basically get a surprise round. So this doesn't happen a lot, but you're basically going to get an entire round without them attacking. And then everything will be at advantage because you're attacking from while hiding, essentially. So we're all going to roll initiative.
I rolled well.
Wow.
Wow.
I got like every other person's turn to figure it out.
Right, Theo, you're up first.
Where there's rain, there is thunder. Takes out his violin, and despite it being a violin, somehow manages to do an electric guitar riff on it, and it's just like and cast Shatter, which is a
DC 13 con save.
so that-
Nice with the thunder.
Yeah. 10-foot radius, and does 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save of a con save 13. It's going to focus it on
10-foot radius.
yeah,
That's. There you go.
4 squares.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
I think I'll aim it for probably center near the green guy, and should be able to get at least the 3 around him.
Yeah, I'll let it hit 3 around him. This thing seems to be off a little bit.
You
But
can set it so it
you'll
doesn't
focus
snap
on
in the center. You can snap to a corner.
yeah. Yep. So those 3 will make dex saves.
Con saves DC 13.
Right. So zombie in the back will roll a 7. Turn off advantage. Wish it would default to not advantage. Well, I might be able to hit more. What was that thing you were doing, Mark? Like it was a little bigger
You
than
can,
mine.
yeah, you can have it snap to a corner, and if you just also hold shift, it won't snap as you're doing it. So
It's a little harder to do. No, it's still the same size. Okay. Yeah, we'll do the 3 that you did. The other
Well,
zombie will... So the first one failed, the other one rolled a 15. One in the center rolled a 9. So you have 2 fails. 1 success. How much damage did they take?
10 thunder. Pretty bad roll.
And everybody from 300 feet around can hear.
Well, they definitely know
Oh
you're
no,
here
that's
now.
Thunder Wave. This is Shatter.
It was the rain.
Yep. He feels like this one should be hit too. I don't know.
I think it should.
Yeah, sure. Let's see why
It's up
not.
to the DM.
Yeah.
The fact that you hid your attack in the rainstorm reminded me of Twilight.
Well, now I feel insulted.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one fails. Alright.
10 thunder, and then he fails. 5 if succeeded.
Yep. Okay. Yep. The zombies that got hit for full force that are already starting to look hurt. Right. Vogelsuch.
He's just gonna run on out, take a swing.
Right.
That'll hit a 9.
It will hit
They are zombies.
because they're zombies.
For what did that come up? Ooh, pretty good 13 damage.
13 damage. Alright.
Slashing magical.
This means Grude's gonna hit something.
The zombies are among the lowest HP AC in the game.
Yes.
I think only oozes are less.
This guarantees you're going to roll a 3 on your attack.
Yep.
He actually saves the undead fortitude.
Oh my god.
He met it exactly.
Now,
So-
reminder, they don't get attacks of opportunity yet.
Correct.
Remember that. Yep. So you think you're gonna slice them in half, but he manages to keep standing.
Are you sure this is a sharp enough weapon? And that is my turn. I don't really have much else to do.
Hey,
And
Minerva.
it's the blame game.
At least as sharp as the wielder.
Fine, I'll have to add some more adjustments to make up for your incompetence. And then we'll run it. Thank you for at least running away afterwards, so I wouldn't have to flame you too.
He who
Um,
fights
so-
and runs away lives to fight another day.
I'm just gonna double check how far away its things are.
I think the cannon is 15 feet cone.
What is the flamethrower is? Is it the same thing for both?
Sorry.
15-foot cone, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And its speed, I think, is 15 feet.
It is.
Might be 10 feet.
Okay, so I don't see a speed on it. I just see that it has a spell save DC of 2d8s, and it's fire damage.
Do your attack first, and then we'll worry about the cannon. I'll look up real quick.
Yeah, so I'm just really quickly, I want to check stuff. So I do have to be fairly close to them, actually.
The cannon does, yeah. The
Oh,
flamethrower,
yeah,
it has to be close in order to get that.
Yeah, if you could put it like right here, ish, because I want to get the big guy, but then all the other ones that have already been hit, sort of.
It has 15. It has a 15-foot range, walking speed. So we can basically go right there.
Right, so it makes sense that I went there instead with it. Oh, I'll just be able to get hit, yeah, so I think, yeah, that would be perfect if I could get the big guy, the little one in front, and I don't really care if that one were just like the corner touched it.
Mhm.
I don't think that would.
No, it has to be at least half of it. So the flamethrower, spell save, dexterity save against your spell save.
Mm-hmm.
So what am I?
9.
Alright, so what am I rolling for? It's your spell save.
It is.
Should be over in your spell tab.
Yes.
Top near.
Oh, no, it's, Okay, so dexterity throwing save against your spell save. So
your
what?
spell DC will be at the top of your.
Oh, okay, I
spell-
see it. It's
yeah,
13.
13. Unfortunately, they both pass. Still getting the kinks out of the flamethrower part of it, but they will each take 5 damage. Which will be...
It was the rain's fault.
5 fire damage. Our abilities. Right, let's see if this one stands back up. Con save. Right, this zombie is down.
I could have done that. I loosened the pickle jar.
Yep.
That is the.
But you have an action because you summoned it before we attacked.
Okay, and so I would also like to just take a shot with my crossbow
Right.
at the the zombie, not the plague spreader, over on this side.
You can see that?
Can you see
No.
the click like that thing? I just want to shoot that. Yeah, so I just want to shoot
Okay,
that
yeah.
one.
I was just
So
wondering
I'm
if
gonna
you
go-
saw the name of the plague spread. Or maybe you just guessed it.
No,
Just
no,
guess.
when you roll it, I can see it.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you can see my rolls.
You can turn that off. You can turn that off in the.
No, it's
the
okay.
monster.
But only for the plague spreader. I can't see your rolls. For
Yeah, it's
the,
because I made that creature. So,
Oh, cool.
yeah. Well, I didn't make it. I mean, I had to make it roll 20. Yep, but you can attack that zombie.
I'm attacking for 25.
Yep.
All right. And I do 5 piercing. Wait a
Alright.
minute.
Doesn't hurt.
Isn't there a thing that you get extra damage if you?
Yep.
Oh, that's if you have a special bow attack. So.
No, since it's crit, you get double damage.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep. So you
Nice.
roll 10.
All right, and then just to be clear, like I walked in here, am I still able to kind of like jump out?
As long as you have movement.
So I went from. Sorry, I didn't check the math. I went 15 feet over to here, and I have 30 feet walking speed. So I think I should be able to jump back.
Yeah. But at this point, they know you're there, so you're not hiding technically.
No,
Get-
but I just don't want to be as
Get further
close.
away
Yep.
from them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Romaia.
Okay. Well, I
Okay.
don't like the guy in the middle. It's safe to assume that he's responsible for this. I would imagine.
She outright said that he was the one who led the attack on the city.
Yeah. So oh god, how do I play D&D?
Pretend it's Final Fantasy VII, but with
I'm
dice.
not playing Final Fantasy VII. I guess I'll just magic missile.
Imagine it's Fallout.
Use the Fallout dice. I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna magic missile this guy, I think, because I don't think any of my other spells will do a whole hell of a lot to him. That sucks. I don't think. Yeah, no, probably not.
Joke is he's got shield.
That's just a roll, right?
But he doesn't have a reaction to use it.
Yeah.
Yep, it's just a roll.
Yeah.
1d4 plus 1.
Yeah.
3 times.
And you got 3 of them. There you go.
There we go.
2. Both of those hit, but this thing looks really sturdy.
Yeah.
So much more sturdier than what these zombies are. Alright, Grude.
I think Rude. So like the thunder guy, he's been hit a bunch of times, but he's still like.
I mean, by little magic
He's been chipped, I
missile
guess.
things, yeah, but he doesn't look hurt at all. I mean, he got hurt,
Oh.
but I just mean like
He's not
bloody.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause I think I'm going to Starry form and then use a guiding bolt.
Okay. Behind the rock, you just see the.
Yeah.
You just start to glow as your archer form, I assume, takes shape around you.
Jump on that rock.
Right, you get to attack with advantage.
Oh.
Since it's a surprise round. Right, 17 hits.
Again, I was playing with the thing shut, so I couldn't. Cool, 9 radiant damage.
2 1s.
Yeah, pretty great. Worth it.
It's the opposite of great.
I know.
Right. I think Guiding Bolt causes it to light up too. So next attack will get advantage, but everyone has advantage. Rena's gonna shoot from the from cover, but she says, "Okay, you've got the big one. I'll take the little ones." She'll attack the closest zombie here with her crossbow. Rolls an 11 for 8 piercing damage.
He's like, I'll go for the children.
Yeah.
Like running or beating up kids. Oh, it's awkward.
I mean,
Maybe
it's
one
in every zombie thing. It's like, oh, it's just a child, but then the child, like the kid zombie, goes yeah and starts to attack everyone. So
Anybody
Yeah.
who played Minecraft knows that the child zombie is the most dangerous
oh,
thing.
yeah, they're fucking around. Alright, so top of the round, we're going to go into initiative for everyone else. Right, Yo, you're still up first.
Hey. Well, since it worked so well last time, may as well, since it's my best area of effect. I'm gonna do another riff. This time the group on the left.
Okay.
Gonna try and get 4 of them.
Just to remind you also, you might have multiple encounters
Oh, I know.
while you're on the road, so just want to be careful not to use all your spell slots. Might use this. Sorry.
Yeah, you might have one small combat and then a bunch of people come off a train and then you gotta have a big combat, right, Joey?
Yes.
3 weapons?
No, that's what we played. Okay, so all these are gonna have a con save.
Con save DC 13.
Right. Top one's gonna roll a 18. Middle one.
It's
roll-
hard not to use an AoE when you've got them grouped
Yeah.
up like this.
They're excited. Rolls in. So okay, we got 18, 10, and 11.
Okay, the 18 succeeds, everybody else fails, and they take 15 thunder
Oh, nice.
and 7 for the successful one.
It's gonna be enough for the first one. He gets knocked backwards. You stand back up.
Do they if it's magic damage?
Just any damage taken.
Oh, okay. The answer is no. Please no.
Unless it's a certain type of damage. He rolls a 22, so that succeeds. He gets up with 1 hit point. These are some. This boss zombie must be giving them strength. Well, the zombies rolled kind of bad.
Those are tough children.
Yeah. Well, you know, kids, they can get scraped up and bruised knees all day long.
They're also very flexible.
Yep. Minerva.
Lightning. Wait, no, it's thunder damage, it's not lightning damage. It's totally different. Minerva is going to go back out, and I want to move the cannon a bit closer.
15 feet. You should have patrol.
Do I? I do! Okay, cool.
Yep.
So, I'm just gonna place it on the dead body of the other zombie. No, I'm gonna put it, like, right...
Oh, I'm sorry. Grude, you had Archer form up. You should have done extra damage, right?
Pardon?
You had Archer form up. Don't you get another attack when you use this attack?
It's like the first one I get is like my first hit's 3 is what I thought it was. 1 second.
Sorry, it's been a while.
Yeah, as a bonus action,
You can use it at the same time as you activate it.
Pretty sure, yeah. You basically get an extra attack with it.
Oh shoot! Yeah, you're correct.
Yep.
All right, I'll do one more.
Yeah, so, I'm sorry, Steph. So,
By the way, Minerva, I'm shooting.
use a bonus action.
Yeah, delayed bonus action. Oh yeah, wait 1 second. 7, cool.
Okay, well, yeah,
That's not
this
hitting
is,
that guy.
so. Alright, Minerva, your turn.
Minerva. She's making tea. As soon as I started going, she jumped up at her seat to make tea as fast as she could.
It's not really making tea, you're just pouring water. But the cannon is here, and it can go till 10 feet. Sorry, 15 feet. So I was thinking it would... Okay, that one works as well, but what happens if it's like the guy is more in the center? Is there a way for me to see like the cannon part of it?
Yeah, you should have like a ruler icon on the toolbar.
Got it.
You click that, and they can do squares, circles, cones, beams.
Oh, cool.
Very good update they did for
We
that.
never used this before.
Yeah.
Well, it's only been around a few months.
So I cannot be blamed. Okay, because I was originally thinking this.
That's a dangerous thing, thinking.
How come you're 15 feet so much nicer? Oh, that one's... Yeah, because that hits those two.
It's weird because it depends on which angle you do it at. Like, diagonal's
Yeah.
always technically further.
You can hold down Control or Option or one of those buttons.
It goes by the grid. So.
Snap.
Yeah, the good. I got some solid snap. Because it feels like I think I'm... Because this one hits 3.
Yeah.
That one, because I would leave that one alone, but I guess...
Technically, with that one, you won't hit the big one because it's not... The cone isn't enough, yeah.
Because I feel... This feels more important to me.
Okay.
So I'm going to choose this. Nice. Alright, so I am going to go... Be like, oh, I'm just gonna readjust some things here, and hopefully it'll... So...
Okay, they both rolled 8. So roll
So
damage.
Sorry. That is... I keep forgetting where I put that.
It's 2d8, right?
Yeah, it's 2d8. They have a thing right here.
Here, I'll roll for you.
Thank you.
Right, 9.
fire damage.
Right, and it kills another one of the zombies.
Yes! Ah, much better. Obvious improvement. But you, sir, and then so she'll load up her crossbow.
Right.
I think you need a little bit extra attention, and then we'll go to shoot it for a 19.
Does everyone get advantage because he's glowy, or is it just me?
No.
It was the very next attack on it.
It's yes.
Well,
Okay.
this is the next attack, so
I hit it for 19, though. Okay, I'll go for the...
roll again,
Again?
you might get a crit. Yeah, 19. It hits.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Alright, roll for damage. Yeah, I get a crit here.
But we've had it happen before.
Yeah.
Not crit, you just roll max damage.
Max damage.
Which is good.
So shooting for 11.
Yep. 11 piercing damage.
Alright.
These zombies haven't even had a turn yet. Vogelsuch.
He's gonna hop, skip, and jump up to here, and then just scythe this one. Worked the first time, mostly. And die unlike me. 17 to hit.
Yep.
I got a +6 right now. It's probably not going to miss ever. 15 damage.
You keep saying these things, and you know that they're going to come up.
And not.
Now you slice this one. Yeah.
Just like that.
But doesn't get back up.
It jump back a bit. That'll be his turn.
Right. Now the zombies finally have something to do. We'll shamble up to you, Vogelsuch. Start claw at you for 19.
19 will hit.
For 6 bludgeoning.
Okay, marked.
Plague Sprayer will go towards the thing that hit it. So that will be Minerva.
Why not punch my cannon?
It doesn't,
Dead body fell
it doesn't recognize that thing being alive.
Oh, that's fair.
Well, that's why it's
jeez.
coming after me.
So you know, this zombie doesn't require air, food, drink, or sleep.
It's like
Oh.
me.
You have
will.
so much in common.
He starts like going towards you, both arms outstretched, leaving a trail of this miasma behind him. He'll do 2 slam attacks. Does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit. I have an AC of 16.
Nice. Kind of like it kind of stumbles. His foot gets caught in the mud, causes his attack to fall a little short. But you're now surrounded by this like putrid gas and like it's getting in your nose. All this stuff.
As a defensive measure, she is using her handkerchief around her face.
It's so stinky.
Right, Romaia.
Okay. I can. I don't want to use up all my spells. I guess I'll just. Oh, I don't. Wait. Don't I have a I don't. I have a dagger. For some reason, I thought I had a. Whatchamacallit? I don't.
Antimatter rifle.
Like a
Crossbow.
crossbow.
Since you weren't here for our shopping episode, let me see how much a crossbow costs.
Are you proficient in light or heavy crossbows?
Yeah.
You're proficient in
Crossbow,
both?
light.
Light crossbow, then.
Yeah.
We can share crossbows.
You mean crossbow
Yeah.
buddies?
Crossbuds.
Light crossbow.
It's like earbuds, but worse.
Yeah,
Oh,
a
no.
light crossbow would be 25 gold pieces.
25? I don't have that kind of money! What? I got 5 gold!
What about all the tips you've been getting from, everyone?
I only started with 5 gold! Look, Romaia travels light. She probably has all of her gold in her coffers back home. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna keep that. She probably carries Wow. Okay, just kidding. Haha.
We did get some
I
gold
have
from
one
the
more
from the
silver than
books from the shop, but we didn't get a lot from them.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
You could pawn off Irina's bracelet for 100 gold pieces.
No. I'll just use another spell slot. It's fine.
She actually gave you that bracelet as a thank you for escorting her too. So it's
we haven't sold it, Joey.
I'm not gonna pawn it. Did she give it to the group specifically?
yes,
Yeah,
it's
in the
like
group inventory.
it had no sentimental value, so she gave it to you as a payment since her brother didn't.
Hi, I'm Clippy. I suggest you pawn it.
No, it's okay.
Stupid paperclip, go away!
I'll just magic missile again.
So remember, your cantrips are basically your pillar attacks.
Well, I have 1 damage, and it does necrotic damage.
Yeah.
So
Welcome to the club.
it won't do anything. So it's fine. I'm going to hit this one twice.
I'll throw you a bone. The zombies have no resistance to necrotic, but the middle one does.
Okay, just kidding. Chill touch, bitch. Let's go. I'll do the furthest one because he's farther away. Has Vogelsuch hit this one yet or not?
Yeah, it's sleeping her.
Well, fuck it. I'll do the one closest to Vogelsuch then.
Did hit something is a viable question.
Make a ranged spell attack. It can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. If you hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn. Well, would you look at that? Would you look at that? All right.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah. Does a 10 hit?
10. It does it. It's a zombie.
Okay. Oh, yeah, true. So I quit. I quit playing D&D.
Fire. That's so good.
I fucking quit this game. I hate myself. I hate my life. I'm done.
Done.
God damn it.
At least it can't regain hit. It has disadvantage on its next attack against me.
Against
Yay.
me. No, against me.
It's like having Lily Sula in our party.
Shut up.
He's gonna dash towards Vogelsuch. This one is dead. Right, Grude.
Alright, from here, Grude's gonna use Thorn Whip on this guy.
Yeah.
Hit. 8?
On the big one,
Yeah.
that unfortunately misses.
Dang it. That is it.
But he can use a bonus action to attack again.
2-weapon fighting?
With the archery thing.
Does that cost another spell slot?
Use
you've
a
got
bonus
power,
action.
right?
This is essentially another range attack with your bonus action.
Because you're in that form.
Oh. Wait, I just have like unlimited guiding bolts when this happens as a bonus action?
No, this is your starry form.
It's an archery attack.
Oh, okay, sorry, yeah, I just saw it now. Okay.
Yeah. That's a crit. With starry form, you basically use a bonus action to make a range attack.
I remember now,
Yep.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you sure? Nuts, like, D's basically hits you on the side of the head. It's like, you dummy, you remember this.
Yeah, it's like, you're so right. He's right every time.
For 9 radiant.
Like that I critted that, but then failed. Like, not failed, but
Radiant is really good.
no. I feel like Joey was pushing me towards that for some unknown reasons.
Right.
You know, you should really sell that necklace.
Silver are weapons.
Irina sees that you're kind of surrounded, Vogel's about to be surrounded, so she will run out. Take out her rapier. Roll for 9 piercing. Stabs the zombie right where its heart used to be. But unfortunately, one hit point remaining. Or its undead fortitude kicks in. She's face to face this zombie, a person she used to know.
Babysat her once.
She, like as she does it, she goes, "I'm sorry," thinking she killed it, but then she pulls it out, but the zombie still like raises his head. Right, Vio.
Okay. They seem to have it over there. Okay. I'm gonna go help Minerva.
Right.
And that miss.
A 10 actually hits.
Really?
Yep.
Nice.
They're zombies.
Yeah, but this is a special one.
Oh, fair enough.
Alright, 13 damage. I'm giving Minerva a bardic inspiration too.
This thing is finally starting to look hurt. Right. You rush in singing a little ditty, give Minerva bardic inspiration. Minerva, but you're standing in this miasma.
Yeah, I'm worried.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Absolutely.
It's a good thing it's a good thing you put that cloth over your mouth.
It's so stinky.
Yeah. Is
Because
there a
it-
description of what it smells like?
Probably not good.
That's fair.
I think we can
Like,
agree
probably
with
real
that.
Death,
bad.
maybe?
I mean, think of like
What does it smell like Vogelsuch?
think of like after you go Chipotle, like farts after Chipotle,
Bully farts.
and imagine it's been festering inside a zombie.
Ugh.
So normal.
But
Hangover after some Taco Bell.
yeah.
Alright, so I am gonna move my cannon.
But it's still better than this game. But yeah, you're able to block out the scent.
Ew, ew.
So, and I want to see how this works with the cone. So I put the thing like right beside, because yeah, so technically VO will be fine if I flamethrower this thing.
We'll put it out 15
Yes.
feet and it'll miss him anyway.
Well, yeah, but it's
It's
just going
fine.
to barely.
It's good. Yep. Usually the rule is if half of the token is
Yeah.
covered, then it's a hit. It's,
Now, luckily, cones are a lot easier to dodge when you're up close.
he rolls natural 20, but still roll damage.
Yeah. So this is the 2d8, right? I'm just going to do that instead. So I got a 1-on-1 of them. Great. So 7, but because it was a crit, I double that, so it'd be 14. Is that how that works?
No, this they roll against it for flamethrowers.
Okay.
They rolled a 20. So
So we tie? No, they had to just get 13.
yeah, they have to roll higher than a 13.
Yep.
But they take half
Cool.
damage. Right, but Minerva, it's your turn.
I imagine it's
Why did
like
Rita have to jump up here and screw things up.
I think I'm going to use my dagger melee weapon.
Oh, she's gonna give you the help action too, roll such, just so you know. After the end
We'll
of the turn.
let Minerva finish.
Yeah.
Does she? Oh, okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna, because I'm like it should have killed it, and then it obviously like shot a flamethrower through one of the holes in its body or something for it to miss that close. I'm just gonna try and hit for my.
Well, it didn't miss. It's just that they were able to avoid.
I'm gonna hit for 24.
Right? It's a crit. You got 2 crits.
I'm gonna get 5 damage. And then afterwards, I'm gonna say, Theo, we should probably get out of here. I guess I can't move him at all, so I'll stand here so then he can't get. It has to be attacked from that one side. I end my turn.
Okay. Vogelsuch, before her turn ended, Irina will give you the help action.
She would have helped me by being back further.
Saying you're in trouble.
Can
I couldn't stand by and see you get hurt.
Yes, but now I can't AoE, can I?
What does that spell?
So I guess I'm gonna have to just go with the least. Oh, I don't have the action economy to take out my 2 sickles. Yeah. Go ahead and just scythe at advantage at the one she gave me the health at.
Okay. Well, so 5 feet of her, so it had to be this one.
Yeah, it's that one.
24
So
hits.
24 is gonna hit.
So it did say you would have control of Irina, so if you ever not want her to do something, just let me
Okay.
know. Yep.
Yeah, I mean I can't move her in a way that would be beneficial, unfortunately, at this way. So yeah, I'll just do 6 damage to it.
Damage, alright.
Jump up here.
Does it come back up?
Does not come back up.
Oh, hooray! Then I will jump over here. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Snobby will, as you're circling around it, attempt to slam attack against Vogelsuch. Negative. Or not negative, natural 1. You're just too fast on your feet.
First they tried to pit me over here, then they threw my chest and threw it over here, but you can't hit me.
No, sir, no, sir.
Imagine the zombie and Vogelsuch are all moving the same way.
Lurch fighting.
So,
stop motion animation.
this plague spreader is gonna let out a really big Taco Bell fart. And I want
Blast!
VO, Minerva, and I guess the cannon too, make a Constitution saving throw.
I don't think the cannon can breathe.
That's true.
But it's if corrosive or something.
$14.
Right, you both save, but
Yay.
2d6. Take 2 poison damage each.
Okay. You'll be fine. Walk it off.
Slam attacks would have been better.
I'm okay with this.
Right, Romaia.
Okay. Do I want to hit this one or do I want to hit the other one?
Hit the big guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill touch. Reach for that skeletal hand.
No, don't.
Although I am what? Don't want
Said the other one is immune.
to chill touch. Oh, you're right. It is.
But yeah,
You're correct. So this one then.
Alright.
I don't have anything else for him other than wasting my spell slots. Unfortunately. Oh, that 20. Would you look at that?
You're not quitting D&D after all.
Well, until she rolls double ones.
You know.
Yeah, well, you know.
And this is the comeback to
Oh my god, Mark!
Hey, I've done that exact same thing before. I've rolled.
You did.
Roll
You did
another.
double your last hit.
Yeah,
roll
roll
one more
the second
damage
one.
dice.
Not gonna do it.
Oh no, that was the wrong thing! That was the wrong thing! God.
They do 23 damage.
Okay, that's better.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah, 23 damage.
Just explodes.
That's pretty good.
I like to imagine that her, because it's supposed to be a ghostly skeletal hand, but I mean, this is Romaia, so it's probably like, I mean, it might still be like skeletal, or like it looks like a gargoyle
Yeah.
looking thing, and that has like rings on it and shit.
Definitely whatever you're used to. It's even more skeletal now. Now that you entered Barovia. But yeah, that's enough to kill that zombie. All the children zombies are dead.
Yay! I killed a kid.
Put them out. You put them out of mercy. Put it out of their misery.
I don't know. I thought it looked like they were all going for ice cream after this.
Right.
Or like
Grude.
eyes scream.
Grude's gonna try and vine whip again. Thorn whip, sorry. I keep calling it vine whip. Why?
Bulbasaur.
Okay, and then immediately gonna go to archery because. Come on. Okay, there we go.
I didn't do Vine Whip. Who did Vine Whip?
The Bulbasaur.
Arrows.
Right, that one
Yeah.
hits.
Okay. Archer form 18. I assume hits.
Yep.
5 reading damage.
Okay.
Radiant is good.
Radiance is good.
Like it's like more and more wounds are appearing on its skin, and just this red gas is starting to pour out of those too, like a leak in a balloon.
That's why Grude's doing this over here.
Yep.
I gotta leave here.
Only a chump would get up in the melee with it.
2 chumps.
Irina
chumps and a
will
cannon.
go into melee.
What a chump!
No, she'll stay back here. Crossbow hit. 11 will hit for 8 piercing.
Ooh, yeah, good hit on that.
How does she want to do it?
It's still standing. Right, Bio. Make me a Constitution saving throw as you're are protect against this gas.
9.
9.
This better not be one of those ones that makes me lose my turn.
Nope.
Makes you die.
You don't take any damage, but you feel yourself growing weaker. There's a question, DM question mark. It says creature is poisoned and can't regain hit points, but it doesn't say you gain poison condition.
The poison when it says it is poisoned, it generally means you get the poison condition.
Okay.
Unless it says
Does that
it
mean
has
disadvantage?
Disadvantage on attack rolls, yeah.
I get it.
I could have sworn it was like gain the poison condition.
Well,
It said it outright. Yeah, that was a miss. You started like coughing up a lung, and
Oh, I need that.
yeah, and you can't seem to hit it. Minerva, though, you're fine. It's your turn.
So far. Wait, so should I... Because I was hit with poison damage previously, would that give me the poison condition?
No.
So you are. Nope, you're fine.
Alright.
You don't have to roll again since you succeeded.
There's 3 poisons: poison damage, poison condition, and literal poisons, and there are 3 distinctly different things.
Each of them do completely different things.
Good. I do want to leave this area, but I feel bad leaving Vio in a pool of poison. Is there a way to... So my strength is... okay.
You can use disengage to step away without the attack of opportunity.
But I'm wondering is, can I grab you and pull you with me to just get you kind of a little bit more out of range?
Pulling would probably take an action, and disengage itself is an action, so you would be able to do both.
That one of us would get attacked.
Oh, okay.
You could try
Oh,
fire
oh,
fire bolts, fire flamethrowing at first to see if it does anything.
Quick, Vio, I'll lay a distraction. Maybe we can escape. And the distraction is the flamethrower.
I mean, I think you could grapple Vo. He can willingly accept, and then you can drag him away at half movement. But you'll still get attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter
Somebody
what,
has
one of us would be able to
Yeah.
be attacked.
You could push the zombie out of the way.
Oh.
Well, you just push him prone.
That's what I was hoping to do, but then I missed.
Well, I'm gonna start with the cannon anyways, or sorry, the flamethrower.
You can knock him prone. You can't knock him away.
You can push him back 5 feet.
5 feet. Okay.
Yeah, that's what a shove does. You can
Okay.
either shove him
Right,
prone
yeah.
or shove him back 5 feet.
You always don't do it.
So wait, how would it? So starting with the flamethrower, seeing where this goes, and then deciding to shove or not after that. So Joey, I think you were rolling my flamethrower hit before, or
He rolls a 12.
okay,
So
so
he
that
fails, right?
yeah, so I get to do my damage.
2d6 or 2d8?
2d8s.
Oh, wait. I think I rolled 6 before. Right,
That's
takes
good.
full
14.
14.
Fire damage.
He's finally looking hurt. Like, really hurt.
Yeah.
If Grude ever lands a thorn whip, he can drag him 10 feet away from where he is, like closer to me.
Okay.
Which is just on the other side of Vo. Which
Drag him
just
through
makes
Vo.
more problems. Never mind.
So, from here, I just want to get like Vo away, but maybe I'm going to try. I want to try shoving the zombie, just back 5 feet. I know he'll be able to just kind of like saunter back up next turn, but I'm also curious about this shove action. So,
Okay.
Minerva is going to shove the
Uh-oh.
zombie away.
Give me a athletics roll.
Oh, I can't wait.
Well, you got a plus
That looks
D6.
like a clean,
You got a
obvious
bardic
shove to me.
inspiration. Never
Oh.
mind. You rolled a 15.
Come on.
You try to shove the zombie, but he's a brick house.
No. Well, Theo, that was a terrible idea, and I'll never do it again.
Now we know. For science.
Now I know for science.
You can still move if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Ooh, because I don't want to be in the stuff. I'm gonna just slide over here.
He
Well, the gas isn't affecting you anymore, so...
My kerchief.
Right, you will get attack of opportunity.
That's the worst he could do.
Oops, shoot. I don't want to print this page. Do a slam attack. 18. Or
Yeah, that does hit.
you will take...
Ooh.
Ooh, okay. 8 bludgeoning and 15 necrotic damage.
So I have 22. So that's
Hold
23.
on, let me check
damage.
something real quick. Where? Attack. Because this is altered a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, it was only supposed to be 1d8.
So cut it in half, or
I'll still basically do another attack here. It's still going to hit, but let's see here. Okay, it's, 8 bludgeoning and 5 necrotic.
okay.
Yeah, what this did is it kind of made its damage a little more manageable, but upped its hit points. And I forgot to change that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I am at.
So you take 9 damage.
What about math? The 13. I'm at 13. Yeah. So almost about like half damage, and then I can't. I'll get into the necrotic after the battle's over to help fix that. All right, all done.
Right.
Oh, you skipped me.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Put it up and just same thing because it's all I got. That's more than enough to hit with a 23.
23 hits.
12. Just come out of behind him with the scythe. Hit him for 12.
Right. At this point, the wounds in his body are just practically burst into the seam with this gas. Starts to inflate a little bit. This looks like it's about to burst.
Oh, goody.
It's a bloater.
And that'll be it.
Right. One slam attack against Vogelsuch. 22.
That'll hit.
For 8 bludgeoning and 4 necrotic.
Yep.
Then he will turn to
Temp HP.
to Rio. 13 hit.
Misses.
Right. Romaia. Looking hurt.
He's looking hurt.
Yep, looking mortal.
I guess I could just magic missile again. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah, just auto hit this thing.
Oh,
Max damage. Still good.
Okay. Ooh, lucky. On the second hit, it drops down, but all the gas inside of it just escapes from its body all at once, and all that's left is just bones and skin. Then the gas dissipates into the air.
I'm happy I moved.
Yeah, that actually didn't do anything with us now. Flavorful, but
As a reminder, this episode is sponsored by Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Eat fresh. Or not.
Eat flesh.
Eat flesh.
Oh, gosh, that hurt. I don't know. Does anybody know about what this stuff is? I'm assuming the wounds look different than the bludgeoning wounds, which are kind of just probably like cuts and bruises and stuff, whereas like there's the necrotic damage, which would kind of look a little bit different.
Yeah, the wounds probably look a little gnarly, but it's it doesn't have any different effect.
Okay.
Wouldn't know.
Is that,
No, you don't sound so
is that in character or is that Bun? having a
He's
sore throat?
dying.
I was using my sickness to help with roleplay.
Method acting.
Rena goes, I hope I never have to do that again. Safe to come out, Romaia.
Yes.
Who's bodyguarding who?
I think we've ended them.
Is there? Romaia just wants to look at the Zomble children for a moment. Is there anything on them?
Like money, toys, Pokemon cards.
like something to show that was this family or.
There's no ID cards or anything, but
Well, no, but
Irina,
someone with an emblem.
Family
or
crest.
something. Yeah.
I see the family crest tattooed on their thigh.
But because
The
they're all
kids?
really poor peasants, right? And they all have really boring clothes.
Yeah, that was a Weird Al reference.
Kids have on their back.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Tattooed on the thigh. But nothing really. But Irina, as you're searching, she goes, yeah, these are the long. These are the whatever the name was, the Lanston family. They flee during the attack. They must have known it wasn't safe. But they had children to protect. They must have known they would have been in danger. Oh, it's an impossible situation. I wish they would have stayed. They could have had a chance.
I don't know, a lot of people in town didn't seem to have a chance anyway. Perhaps it's better this way.
Saying many of them died protecting the ones that couldn't defend themselves, like my father.
Did he not protect you?
He did protect me. My entire life he protected me. Now he's gone. Thought I could hold it together during the funeral, but seeing these children just seem all more real. The reality of the situation. Sooner we get to Vistani and Kamet, the better.
Agreed.
Did they so? I believe we came here for weapons stash.
Thank you for the reminder, Vogelsuch. I was pretty disgusted with what just happened and almost forgot entirely about it.
Yes. That's why I'm here to remember and to slice things.
Minerva walks over to where the oak tree was indicated in the beginning.
Yep, buried underneath the large oak tree.
I'm just looking around for, is there a place that's like, you know, when people like bury stuff, there's an obvious mound?
Mm-hmm.
One of those, I guess.
Doesn't take too long.
Okay.
Look for the more lighter colored piece in the background.
The note said it was inside of a hollow in the tree, so you know where to look. And then you see a small wooden chest, which contains. Might get your wish, Romaia, because it contains 20 silvered crossbow bolts, which, unlike normal ammunition, you will have to keep track of because they're special. A light crossbow, 2 healer kits, 2 vials of holy water, and 1 potion of healing.
That thing was like $50. 50 gold.
Hopefully they won't need it anymore.
If he needed it, he'd probably still have it.
So, Romaia apparently needs distance stuff, so I think she should get the crossbow.
Yeah, eventually your cantrips become more powerful than crossbow, but in the meantime...
Can we trust you, Romaia, to shoot a vampire if need be?
Is Vogelsuch asking that, or is Mark asking?
Oh, Mark is asking that.
Maybe. We'll see. I mean, yeah.
Romaia, do you think we could maybe go like 50-50 on those silver bolts, you know, spread it around so it's not just all in one area?
Yeah.
I'll take 10.
Mm-hmm.
And I can give you some of my regular crossbows.
Thank you.
Bolts.
Yeah, so I don't keep track of ammunition, but silvered ones you will have to keep track of.
Yeah.
The idea is you find half of your ammunition after combat.
Yeah. If you spend a minute looking.
Yep. And if it's retrievable. So if it falls down a cliff, that doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Alright, but you can add healer kits, the holy water, and potion of healing to the group inventory.
Those healing kits
shoot from her crossbow come back though.
What's that?
Doesn't her ammunition return to her crossbow?
Her special well, it's a magical ammunition, but she uses the silver arrows and it's normal.
Okay.
It's normal, yeah.
Who would like to take a healer kit?
Minerva's kind of thinking about it. I'm just... my medicine is +2, and my wisdom is
Why don't you
14
take
plus
one?
2.
Because his medicine's +5.
No, like you don't have to use that.
Oh.
Is the thing. So
The healer's kit, what it does is that it automatically lets you stabilize a dying creature unless you have a
Okay, I
healer's
remember
feat,
now.
which then you can use it for healing.
And I think it has 3 or 4 charges.
10.
10. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. If you do
That's
take
a
one,
lot.
I did create a magic item, a homebrew magic item on Roll20 on D&D Beyond that has charges, because you can't add charges to a mundane item, and I hate that.
Right.
but it's a
and
wondrous item.
Who will get
It technically is.
who will get the holy water?
Could leave
I can
in
take it.
the-
Rude. Everyone else gets stuff.
Okay.
Apparently can't hit anything with my thrown up anyways.
Right. So you
Guys
get
will just
I'll,
throw
I'll
holy
take
water.
I'll take one of the vials because I used one in the
Yeah.
previous game.
we're to get 1.
What's the role for like throwing? Is it athletics like baseball?
Yeah, it's kind of like an unarmed strike, but ranged.
It is a thrown thing uses your strength ability unless it is a finesse weapon, then you can actually use your thing. You basically it still uses the melee stat to attack.
That made no sense.
If you throw a trident, you use strength instead of dexterity,
You would think
even though ranged weapons are dexterity.
you would think it being thrown it would be dexterity, but yeah, it's
That's what the idea is for. Is that melee people can have something ranged.
It's because the dexterity is for aiming. The strength is to get it there.
Yeah.
But you would know, like, when you hit a Doru with that holy water, like it basically blocked its healing.
That's
does-
come up pretty good.
And it does radiant damage, right? And you would know too that it works. It's good against zombies. It causes them not to raise back up once they're down.
Mm-hmm.
The feeling, I think it's going to be good at just about everything here.
Yeah, good all around. And the potion of healing, who gets that?
There's 2 potions of healing. No, I'm sorry. There's 1 potion of healing. I put everything that's left in the group inventory so we can decide that later if necessary.
Minerva already has one, so it's she doesn't need it.
I have ways of having 10th HP, so that I can use
I'll
instead.
take it. I didn't get
Yeah,
anything
okay.
else.
Okay, yeah, you take it. I'll remove it from the share.
You can use it on other people too.
Yes. And scarecrows.
And scarecrows.
Yay.
Is my damage not updating on the Roll20?
Look. Uh-huh.
I noticed that too. Like in my sheet it says 13, but on here it says 24 still.
Yeah,
for
maybe
Minerva?
the add-on is acting weird.
Mine's working.
Oh, I know I had trouble with my add-on earlier.
XCOM battles have the app open or whatever. I've seen Minerva's is down, but not BO. All right.
Worth it.
I think so. I think we got some very helpful things, but also we helped make sure that a family got to rest and that thing wasn't spreading any more plague or whatever was coming out of its awful mouth.
It could always attack town again.
Now that we've retrieved the weapons, I want to be rid of this place.
Agreed.
Let us be going.
So shortly after you obtain the weapons, the cash, the rain does subside.
Sunshine. Well, mist shine. Best you can do in Barovia.
But you get that, right after a rain smell, in the woods. Soon the river bends once more out of sight, and the dark woods surround the road once again. Finally, though, the trees pull away, revealing a tall cliff at the base of a foggy mountain slope. The air is cold and damp here, and soft wisps of fog swirl around the base of the cliff. That's after some time of walking.
Start with the top of the cliff or the bottom?
A tall cliff at the base of a foggy mountain slope.
Okay.
But in the distance, you all hear horse in a cart. Soft at first, and slowly getting louder and louder.
Is it coming from behind us or
In front of
the way
you.
that we're headed?
In front of you, yeah. And then comes to a halt.
The sound, or does the cart enter our vision?
Cart enters your vision.
I see no driver.
So there is a figure
Yeah.
leading the horses. And it's close enough where Irina grabs your shoulder, grabs your arm, Romaia, and she goes, "I recognize the driver. I thought he was dead. That's Escher. He went with Doru to Castle Ravenloft." The driver releases the reins, steps down from the coach box, and moves to open the side door of the carriage, bowing deeply. A moment passes, and then a man steps out from the carriage. He is tall, gaunt, and dressed in finery befitting of a man of aristocratic, even royal stature. A black cloak is pulled neatly around his shoulders, tied at the neck by a blood-red brooch. His longsword rests sheathed at his hip, its polished hilt gleaming beneath the dim light. His scarlet tunic is worked with intricate designs. His hair is pulled back into a sharp and immaculate widow's peak. His eyes are dark, and as he moves to adjust the ruby at his neck, you see that his fingernails form a long, elegant claws. It is only then that you realize that his skin is pale, unnaturally so, and that his eyes glint with a deep, intelligent hunger. Irina rocks backwards, as if slapped. She averts her eyes from the man's gaze, her entire body tightening. She says, "Don't look into his eyes," she chokes out. The man's gaze rests briefly on Irina, and he smiles, though no warmth reaches his eyes. "Lady Koyana," he says, "what a pleasant surprise." Then he turns to you. "Good day," he says. "I am Count Strahd von Zarovich, and it is a pleasure to finally meet the newcomers to my domain. My friends have told me so much about you." His eyes linger over each of you in turn, regarding you like a cut of meat weighed at a market, an intriguing but inanimate trinket, a prey animal spotted by a predator in the bush. So this man is the vampire Strahd that you have heard so much about. You entered Barovia and get some good artwork of him.
It's a very nice painting.
He's like 3 times our size.
It's metaphoric.
Oh, nice.
Please.
Daddy,
Here.
sorry.
Daddy, sorry. Daddy, sorry.
Daddy, sorry.
Like the way they wrote his description, like they're trying to make him a thirst trap.
He also reminds me of Drago from. Oh no, what's his name from Ghostbusters 2?
Gozer.
No,
Oh wait.
Drago, yeah, isn't
It
it?
is Drago, yeah.
Kind of, yeah. He has that vibe among him.
I think it's the long hair.
But he's standing outside of, like right outside of the carriage.
Oh wait, no, it's Vigo.
Oh, Vigo, yeah.
Yeah,
Vigo the Carpathian.
He is Vigo!
There you go.
Why are you covered with goo? And as he steps out, you start to hear other figures appear from the mist. These large, almost horse-sized wolves kind of surround you at all sides. These dire wolves. And Strahd gives a small bow. And he goes, Minerva, Romaia, Grude, Vio, and Vogelsuch. Welcome to Barovia, my domain.
Romaia immediately extends her hand. Like waiting. You know what I mean? Where it's like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He will take his hand, kind of lift up his cloak a little bit so it doesn't drag in the mud. Bends downward, takes your petite hand, reaches down, gives it a kiss. He goes, "Oh, my pleasure, my dear."
I assure you, the pleasure is all mine. You
I-
came all this way to meet us yourself, did you?
I was, how do you say, in the neighborhood.
We've heard so much about you already.
Irene at this point is kind of squeezing your hand.
Romaia would have, like, with her other hand, like, kind of pushed her behind her a little bit. Not to, like, hide her, obviously. He knows she's there, but, like, just to, like, I'm asserting myself in front of you right now.
Every once in a while, he does, like, give a glance to her. But his focus remains on you. So what was the question that you asked him?
She just said, like, you came all this way to meet us. We've heard so much about you.
Oh, and what have you heard about me? What fairy tales, folklore?
Just this, that, and the other thing. I'm sure everything we've heard is something you already know.
Takes a step backwards. Turns to, let's say, Minerva. It says, "What have you heard of me?"
Well, we were in the same room, so the exact same thing as Romaia.
Well, I've heard a lot about you. About your exploits. About how you destroyed a certain house on the edge of my domain. About
Oh? Really?
what a nuisance it will be. An inconvenience now that, as troublesome as those cultists was, they did provide us with newcomers like yourselves.
So that's...
Surely there must be easier ways to get people to come to your domain than a...
Most of them just wander in, but the last one that did so caused me quite the headache. This vampire hunter. That a revolt.
I could see how that would be troublesome for you.
So tell me, why should I not punish you like I did the citizens of Barovia for standing against me?
We have done nothing to stand against you. We have done nothing to you in any way.
He's got a point.
What about the people of Barovia? Do you think I was unfair? Unjust? They are my subjects, after all.
We are outsiders. It is not our place to judge.
If you are the lord of the land, you would know what is best for it, of course.
I am more than the lord of the land, my dear. I am the land.
Romaia will kind of like look at the wolves that are around. So we've been told.
After he says the land thing, Grude's looking around, being like, "Whoa,
You can do that.
everywhere!"
D's like this little mind blown thing, like phew. So you have like a foot or two on Strahd. He kind of looks up at you, Grude. It says, "Do you miss the stars?"
There was something missing, and that's what it was. Yeah, it sucks. Like, I really like them. They really like me.
I
I wish they were here.
I barely remember what they look like.
There's like all these cool constellations. I wonder, you probably have maybe different constellations because it's like different than what because we're from somewhere else, and so where you go means
He
different
immediately
stuff.
he turns to someone else as you're rambling on. His eyes
The
turn.
Grude's still talking,
Yeah.
even though, like,
I'm trying to think of all the star constellations that are probably out there. It's just a bunch of like vampire shapes. I don't know.
It's not the vampires. They're all vampires.
The Great Bat, Orion's Bat,
Ryan's
Bat.
bat.
The little bat, the big bat.
The Big Bat.
The big pupper, the little pupper.
Turns to you, Vogelsuch. Goes, "Why are you in company with one of Baba Lasaga's constructs?"
I question that myself. I think they like my company.
No,
He
you are.
hasn't tried to kill us yet.
Yeah, the bar is like pretty low.
Perhaps I was mistaken. Flimsy craftsmanship. Tattered tunics.
Do you know who killed me?
He pauses.
I don't think it was you. I feel I would have stayed dead.
I killed so many. I don't bother to
brag.
keep track. I don't keep track. Dare say I've lost count.
To me, it was Tuesday.
I was gonna say the bison speech.
That is why I feel I don't.
Well, he's
believe it
also
was
a count,
you who
so that
killed
was the
me.
joke.
If I had killed you, then you wouldn't have such free will as you do.
No, that's why I don't think it was you. Your Excellence?
Do you want it to be me?
Count.
Would you like to strike me down?
No.
Right here, right now.
I don't. You're not responsible for me. And I have no qualms with you.
There's some sort of rage in you. There's some sort of rage in you, but keep it tempered. But wouldn't it be wonderful just to latch out?
I do believe it would.
Oh, shit.
Once in a while.
It's been a... haven't not had the chance to hunt since I awakened.
Do you hunt the most dangerous game?
I do not find much challenge in those I feed on. But it's not the hunt themselves, it is the gratification. His eyes turn to Irina. Speaking of the hunt, why should I not take Irina with me now? After all, I have claimed her. She is mine by right.
It is not a hunt. Just somebody in a trap. Where's the fun in that? Where's the honor?
Irina, my dear, do you feel trapped? Do you feel hopeless?
Say yes.
She, keep her head bowed. You just hear the slice of a whisper. She goes, no, I don't feel trapped. And why, may I ask, are you escorting Miss Irina out of the safety of her home to the dangerous woods?
Because they are dangerous woods.
She's quite capable at keeping a bunch of strangers like us from getting killed.
My dear, do you feel threatened in my domain? She just kind of stands still, not moving. Oh, my dear, that was never my intention. Valaki was it you were heading to? You have my word that no one under my control will give you harm until you reach your destination. After all, I must protect that which is mine. He kind of sniffs the air a little bit, and he goes, what is that smell? An intoxicating.
Grude's gonna smell his armpits. What?
Romaia just like looks back at Vogelsuch like, does he smell me just because we're nose blind to it now?
One of
I
you.
don't have nostrils.
His eyes actually turn to you, Romaia. And he goes, ah, yes. The blood that flows in your veins. I have never tasted the blood of fiends, of devils.
Would it be surprising to say that that's not the first time I've heard that?
The scent of...
Vogelsuch does a quick look around her to see if there's any other vampire bites on her. Like everywhere skin shine. Vampire
just-
bites.
Not where you can
She
see.
leaves a little to the imagination. So, I mean,
No, where you can see.
yeah, none where you can see.
Not just fiend, but draconic blood as well.
So you noticed.
Oh, I am curious about the taste. But perhaps now's not the time.
No, perhaps not now.
Who knows if our paths will cross again?
I'm sure they will.
Kind of make his turn to VO. And goes, ah, how refreshing. A familiar face, so to speak.
In what way?
In that there aren't many elven kind left here in my land.
Well. They can be a rare breed sometimes.
Funny you should mention breeding. Because they can't anymore. Once they die out, they'll be gone forever. His eyes turn to you, Minerva. Sees your Eldritch Cannon. What is this wonderful contraption you have with you?
I'm glad you asked.
And for the first time, it's like genuine curiosity. Because I've never seen anything quite like this.
Well, you see, what happened was, we were getting our butts kicked in that house where we almost died. And so I decided, I was like, this can't happen again. So I took all of these different parts and I put them all together in a very specific way. I didn't sleep all night and was very wired. But what happened in the end was something quite miraculous. Look at this, and it like walks around and stuff. Like, but would you believe that this thing will help keep me safe and my friends?
She will go on that for hours.
Quite fascinating. A clockwork contraption. No, I see myself as a bit of a scientist myself.
Yes, right? Science, not magic.
Fascinating. Pause for one more moment. He goes,
Because although Minerva does want to, like, verbal diarrhea about this contraption, she still has a lot of resignations because it's Strahd.
that leads me to one more piece of unfinished business. The people of Barovia did stand up to me. I fear the one that led that rebellion still hasn't got what he deserved. That Ismark. The Lesser, they call him now. Tell me, should he avoid my punishment?
It was already like the joke of the town, so that could be enough punishment for.
He's really quite a broken man. It's quite sad to look at him, really. I think him living in this current state is terrible as it is.
Broken. Joke of a man. No one will ever follow him again, at least not enough to make a difference. He sees himself.
Like, actually, probably not.
He sees himself a leader, but he's still just a boy.
Oh no, he doesn't. He is quite darkened under the shadow of his father. He does not see himself ever being as good as him.
Even a great man like his father still fell to my armies. And with it, the hope of Barovia died with him. Enjoy your stay. I must return to my castle. But I do hope we have the pleasure, and he bows, of meeting again.
I look forward to it.
Minerva curtsies back, but like very like curtly as well, just like curtsy. Yes, of course.
Vogelsuch's eyes have been now fixated on the other person, Escher.
Escher,
Just
yeah.
staring at him.
He's kind of looks similar to what Doru would have, but you see he has accepted like what he is, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
Say no. Has he caught your attention? He's been quite useful this past week. I found
you recently.
I found him standing over where I sleep. Him and his friends were foolish enough to think they could slay me.
One should be one. No, I had something that's gone. Never mind.
It's a shame about poor Doru. At least you put him out of his misery. But if he only embraced what he had become, could have lived forever, could have felt pleasures like he had never known. Isn't that right, Escher? He goes, "Yes, my lord." And Irina, my dear, one day you shall feel such things too. Forever. Beside me. Can you how wondrous it would be. Never have to feel pain. To simply live. But time is of the essence. Gives another bow. Escher, to the castle.
The DragnaCarta.
To the Stradcopter. Enjoy your stay. He will enter the carriage, close the door, and as the horses ride off, the dire wolves flank either side. The retreats back into the mist.
Minerva's looking at Arena. How is she doing? Doing a check-in.
She finally lets out her breath. And her composure kind of leaves her. You can see tears going down her eyes.
I'm sorry, Arena. I'm sorry what I said about your brother. I just didn't want him to seem like...
We were doing everything we could to save your brother's life.
Yeah, dude, I was only being rough to yeah.
He was playing with you, seeing how you would answer. He doesn't care what you did to that house, how you responded, but what he did to my brother. But I do think he would have taken his revenge one final time. At least he would have considered it. Thank you, though. Perhaps now he won't. He was right, though. Ismark was right. Would have been safe in Barovia. You see in his eyes, he could have taken me at any moment.
He could have, but he didn't. And there has to be a reason for that.
Part of me just wonders if he's waiting for the right moment, a private moment, not with outsiders looking on. We're close to Tears Fall. I think. This must have been where he came from. That's where the carriage was leading from. I don't want to talk about it. We're nearly there. Let's just go.
God, Irina's giving me fucking whiplash.
Yeah, she's like going back and forth about.
Yeah,
her
and of
feelings.
course she would be. Yeah, no, for sure.
I love him. I hate him. I love him. I hate him. I love him and I hate him.
That's not the love part. It's the.
Yeah.
But before she goes, she says, Never get swayed by his words.
It would take more than some honeyed words to sway me.
You sure about that?
Oh, yes.
She did.
yes.
She did tell the story before he left town to the others how he had charmed her and her brother to enter their household.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So more than honeyed words. But you are close to the Steers Pool encampment as it begins to grow dark.
Yeah, it's pitch black.
Oh, I meant to go to the map, sorry.
It is real dark.
You have moved around. You saw him coming from basically this path right here. You know that Sears Pool will not be far away.
A few more miles north and we can rest. Well, you can rest. I'll just stand around.
As you just walk for a few more moments, though, you come across more figures kind of floating in the mist. As you get closer, you realize they're people being hanged
Oh.
from the branch of a tree. And
Like currently or already hanging?
and you see that it is Grude hanging from the branch. Eyes rolled back in the back of their head.
Does
Jaw.
Grude do this?
Jaw, like, yeah, you see this jaw is slack. There's a little smaller noose with D's hanging off it.
No!
I don't know what to say.
And he's still right beside us, right?
Yes.
This is getting really weird.
Are you just like me, Grude?
I don't believe so.
Do you have the unflinching urge to take revenge?
Irina goes, "It's more games." He's playing with us.
Perhaps.
I think it's because you annoyed him, Grude. He sees you foolish.
Yeah, I get that a lot. But that's just them underestimating me. When it comes time, I'll show them. They'll all pay.
D's, though, like hides in your mane. Doesn't want to look at it.
Oh god, is there a little D's hanging too?
Yeah,
Oh, god.
Yeah.
there was.
Oh no.
I think that's where Grude's more upset. Like, he's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, whatever. But then, like, seeing his friend hurt, it's like,
Yeah.
Aw.
And if he wants to play games, I think I have pretty good at dragon chess. But
I think that's a metaphor. Toying with us.
But it's just swinging silently in the mist, and
let's just keep walking.
Yeah, as you
Let's
walk.
keep walking.
as you walk away, it just fades away. But that's where we'll call for tonight.
After the hanging visage of our friend.
how could we ever top that?
Oh, hey, we got Strahd! It said it's here! Yay!
We
Wait,
forgot to ask for his autograph.
Oh, jeez.
Romaya's fully like, oh my god, and he's possessive too?
And he didn't seem to care whatsoever with flirting with you right in front of Irina.
Yeah, love it.
I think he flirted with everybody.
I think he did.
He liked Minerva's cannon.
It's a good cannon.
It's a great cannon.
He complimented my face.
I think he said something nice about me once.
He said something about breeding. I don't know. You might want to watch out, Vio.
Honestly, yeah. As soon as you said that, I was about to burst out laughing. I'm like, good thing my mic was off.
I was fully like,
I'm 99% certain that's the thing with the elves here that,
they're dying out.
yeah, they're dying out because they can't they're not having children.
I mean, they're just gonna be here for like, you know,
In this
centuries.
economy,
Yeah.
why would the...
But they're elves though, so they live for a really
Yeah.
long time. But
Yeah.
that just shows how long that they've been
they
trapped here.
haven't been?
Yeah.
Well, they're elves, so before they can even try, they have to do like a 50-year ceremony.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah, it's not that they can't
Yeah.
reproduce; it's that they just can't find the right time.
Yeah.
and they can't find the harps. There's not enough.
Can't see the moonlight.
Yeah,
The stars are not in position.
The bats are always watching.
yeah.
Always.
That's so weird.
They can't find a stag to give give a prayer to or whatever.
Just ignore stags.
Yeah. It's just they're not in the. They're just not in the mood.
They're tired.
The ambience is so off.
Yeah.
The
Got a
vibe.
headache this
She's
big.
always gonna...
Right.
Good game.
Thank you, everyone. Yep. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks,
Hey,
Joey.
Joey.
I can see why you wanted to do that last part. It's good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I didn't want
You really wanted to see Grude be hung.
to. Well,
Whoa.
so that was random.
Yeah.
The guy suggests the one that was the rudest to them, but no one was really rude to him. So
Yeah, I do think Grude was like the weirdest and like not really reading the room.
It was suggested to use the Grudest.
Yeah.
cool, rude, Grude.
Yeah.
I can imagine seeing like Vogelsuch be hung up there, and he walks by, and is like, huh, again.
Not again.
Yeah,
Oh, no, not again.
This
'Cause
feels
I'm
oddly
wondering-
familiar.
Because I feel like they kind of like set up Strahd to be like a very obviously powerful, especially after watching a parade of everyone he's killed go
Oh,
by
yeah.
us.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's like it would feel very dangerous to offend him. So obviously we all went into like a fawn response.
Oh,
Of
yeah.
like, oh,
Oh yeah.
Well, as like Vogelsuch doesn't have much motivation for like he's got no real other than him being a bad guy has no reason to just like not like him.
On top of that, we also had about 6 direwolves surrounding us.
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
that was a great signifier of like this is
Yeah.
not a battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vogelsuch
Don't.
One or two of them could take us down.
There's actually part of this guide that says if they attack, this is what you do.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Don't tell us what it is.
The first thing is to hand out new character sheets to everybody so
Oh,
that
Well, at least it didn't screw up that bad. At least I think.
Not yet.
Tolerable.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
so I
time.
want you to learn about Strahd as obviously as you have more encounters with him, but like he has very particular like ways of thinking about people,
Mhm.
and like it changes over time depending on how you act.
As he left in the upper right corner, you may have saw Strahd will remember this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like that does pull back to like the Dracula trope because he was actually like really into science and stuff. So I was like, oh, neat. Put that in there.
I forget if he actually is. It's just sounded right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I can
Yeah, so-
imagine him not like it's been forever since he's seen something new.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As I said in
definitely-
the chat, just imagine if we brought a Warforged in. What are you?
Oh my me! What is this?
Oh my me, what is he?
It's one reason why I kind of just wanted to keep like kind of non-exotic races out of
Yeah.
here, because I want to start like, what is the little bunny person doing hopping around? That is weird.
everybody
Right next to the
plays.
giant fish person.
Yeah.
Everybody plays a bloodless race.
Oh,
I
that
don't
was-
know, Warforged,
If you're
Plasmoid.
no, if you kept your Yanti in, so it would be poisonous blood.
Could you imagine Squeezebox talking to Strahd?
I was thinking that or Mulberry.
Both of them. Squeezebox like, I didn't invite you into my home. I don't know what you're doing here. He tries to charm her. She's like, what are you doing? Let me
That's
play you
fun.
a song.
We gotta play this again as Alfred Strahd Alfred Verovich.
Oh. Yes, at least have the laugh.
Oh,
a
Claire
little bit.
Redfield, I see you have made a new cannon.
What a new cannon, Minerva. That's quite exquisite.
I call this a sniper rifle.
Ooh.
Oh, but wait, who is Strahd's sister? Stradina?
Oh,
Yeah.
look at this, Alex.
He dresses up
Alexandra.
as drag.
They made him like fairly pretty. Like you probably.
Yeah, he did a great
Oh,
job
yeah.
with his makeup in that game.
What if he was also Irina?
Oh no.
There was no Irina. He would just swap in and out.
There's
Oh, God.
another picture of Strahd, by the way. The one that's on the cover. Oh wait, that's not the cover one.
The one on the cover is the one that's in his icon. He's sitting, and then
Yeah. But here's
Yeah.
another one. Well, okay, you probably should have.
That's actually a really ugly outfit he's got on in that one.
don't tell him that he can.
Okay, this is probably a picture in his castle. That's him when he was human. But it's
Oh
fine.
really?
Yeah.
Spoiler.
No, I'm missing it.
You mean he wasn't plasmoid?
That is very much based off of Bram Stoker's Dracula
Yeah.
with the
So,
armadillo armor.
Probably not technically supposed to see that yet, but it's fine. You know what people look like. Oh, is it so showing him?
Wait, Strahd's
Oh,
a vampire? What? What?
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
He's gonna kill you, and then he's gonna kill me. Oh my god!
Next, you're gonna say there's some kind of curse.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't have artwork of the cover on here. Oh, I can just show you this.
Because why would he need armor?
Plot
Yeah.
armor.
Can't ever be too careful.
Physical plot armor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go sleep because I am tired for some reason.
Yeah, here's the cover
Good
right here.
Oh yeah, that's
Hey,
good.
thanks,
Right?
Joey.
Oh, that's cool.
That feels like a
Wow.
Magic the Gathering card.
Yeah.
There's some good vampire art in the Innistrad block. If you really want to go see some good
Oh,
vampire art in
the
that
Strahd
Magic
block.
Gathering. Yeah, it's.
We also own the art book too.
Yeah, our
Oh.
one friend accidentally got two, and so he just gave us one.